Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Black Lightning Season 3, Episode 14. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you return and you a family member, you one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Now, y'all, Black Lightning is so stressful to watch. Because there's like so much going on. And it's like, what's going to happen next? Like, the Beerus family, they have been through the most these 3 seasons. Like, what next is gonna happen? But anyway, we starting off with Gambit telling Jace that this war between the ASA and the Markovia could have been prevented had he disobeyed one order and killed her 40 years ago. And she was like, but you didn't do it, did you? I'm like, you got so much mouth for somebody who has the gun pointed at them right now, ma'am. That's too much mouth. But then you gotta realize that Jace, she is not one of those people. She doesn't have people skills. So she just kind of says what's on her mind, whether it hurts your feelings or not. But she says she was forced to work with both sides, the Markovia and the ASA. And if the Markovians win, that the meta arms race wins the meta arms race, then everything they know will cease to exist. I was like, what does that mean? Because we already had this situation to where Black Lightning and Lightning was over in like different universes. Like, what exactly do we mean if things will cease to exist? But she tells Uncle Gamby that Gravedigger wants all of the stable meta. So I'm like, he want his own meta army out here. Now I don't know what for. Like, if you trying to do like a massive takeover, you trying to destroy the world, like what's your thinking process? Like, what is the end game for him? Like, what exactly is he trying to do? Because I don't see anything that he's trying to do is gonna be any kind of good. Now, I understand Anissa being suspicious of Khalil because, Painkiller killed Tavon. Painkiller killed his old mama. Well, yes, it was his old mama. And he almost killed her. So, like, he's a wild card. And I understand that. But then me, I look at it and I'm like, this is Khalil. Painkiller is the evil person that is within him. But I was like, I understand where she's coming from. But Jennifer believes that Khalil is still his old self. And she thinks that she can save him. I was like, I would like that to be true. But I don't think that's going to happen. I just don't. Anyways, now Lady Eve then convinced Lala's second in command to sample some of her products. She run a brothel because since she's in business with Lala and he thinks that is beneath him. I was like, either they gonna do something to this man. I already knew it before they showed that later. I was like, yeah, you do not take any drinks from anybody at this place. You already know that Lady Eve and Lala is kind of at wars with each other. And even though Lala said he's going to be taking order, and Lady Eve seemed like that she was like, okay, we in business together. These two are basically enemies. So I wouldn't trust anything that Lady Eve got going on over there. But he is a man and he wanted to taste some of the products and this brothel that she got going on. So all sense of reasoning just went out the door for him. Now, Uncle Gabby wants Khalil to have a healthy outlet for his PTSD. Tailoring helped him, and he could just go hours and hours, tailoring and making suits and clothes and all those things. So maybe art can help him. Now, y'all, I would love to know how to sew and make outfits and know what fabrics work so I could be making me some outfits. But, like, I was looking for, like, a little backdrop. And I was like, this fabric is expensive. And I am a cheap person. But I was like, I don't know if it's more expensive to buy an outfit or if I can make it myself. If I can make clothes myself, your girl would be out here stepping in some clothes. But anyway, this ain't got nothing to do with me. This got something to do with Uncle Gabby. Now, he even suggests that Khalil goes to see Maxine Shaw, attorney at law. She helped Jennifer out to control her powers, and maybe she can help him out. I was like, yes, bring Maxine Shaw, attorney at law, back. Yes, we need her to help Khalil and keep Painkiller at bay. Now, while Lynn and Jefferson was in the kitchen cooking, Lynn almost passed out because she's going through withdrawals, and she acknowledges that she's an addict. I was like, that's the first step to know that you're an addict. And she realizes that what it was like for him being Black Lightning and fixing things and how he couldn't stop, because that's how she felt with the green lightning that she was taking when she was older, getting high and the little, I don't want to say it was the veins, but when she threw them doggone pills down her throat like last episode, and like something like was crawling up under her skin, and she was like, yeah, all that type of situation. She was feeling good about that and how she couldn't stop, but she shouldn't have been forcing him. Oh wait, she shouldn't. I'm trying to read what I wrote and it don't look right. She should have seen she was forcing him into being something he wasn't. Child, I don't know why my mind and my lips cannot, coordinate what was written down in my notes. I apologize. Now, Jefferson got to tell the family that he has agreed to work with Odell because it's better to work with the devil you know. And I was like, if Odell, my bad, evil Odell, what am I doing? It's Odell, yes. Evil Odell. And I think I said something else, but for right now, because I can't think of it, because I be giving all these people's names on here and I be forgetting sometimes. But like, yes, evil Odell, he is the devil. So yes, that is the devil. Y'all know he is the devil all the way and through. Now, hopefully they can work together as a team to, take out the Markovia and all that stuff, because like something big finna come to Freeland. Like, Freeland can't win for losing, child. Now, it's time to, just be honest with the family. Now, Lynn says that she found her last stash of green light, and when she tried to flush it, she couldn't. Because she's still an addict. And Nessa thinks Grace is the one. Everybody's like, yeah, we already knew that, so okay. Jennifer says that she was working with evil Odell. He didn't got into her mind, but now she realizes he's evil. And Lynn says that he got her hooked, so she understands how, evil Odell kind of like manipulated her. But like, you gotta think, Jennifer is a teenager. She ain't know no better. Her parents were still locked up, and when they wasn't locked up, so she ain't know no better. Jefferson's like, well, I witnessed the erasing of several universes, and I also helped save the universe we live in now. That's all. They're like, really? You always got to be the one to do the most extraordinary things. And he's like, yeah, because I'm Black Lightning. He didn't do that, but he might as well did that. Now, after drugging Lala's second command and getting information about him, Lady Eve tells Lala, tells Lala that I know about the briefcase. And she also knows that he can't kill Tobias because Tobias didn't program him. Now, she didn't say something that got this man shaking and obeying all of her commands. So I was like, did she do the same thing to him that Tobias did to him? To where that she said something, or you say something, now he's under your control? Because that's kind of what it looks like. But she says that she can undo the program Tobias has on him. The only thing is, like, now he can't kill her. So that's a good thing to have, He can't kill her. I guess that's good for her. But like, where Tobias at? Don't nobody know where Tobias is. Last time we seen him, he was at the Markovian place, mouthing off of people. Now he in the wind somewhere. And he know that Jefferson is Black Lightning. He know about the family. He's somewhere plotting. They should have kept him in his, like, close to death door state. Curly haired dude, he still want to know and kill Dr. Jace for killing his mama. So he tries to kill Dr. Jace with his mama's crystallized ashes. That he had been carrying, like, Dr. Jace, like, so you crystallized your mama's ashes and you've been carrying them your whole life just to kill me? Is that what you're doing? Like, for real, for real? She talking about that he should be thankful that she gave him the life that he has now. And like, he's like, thankful? This ain't no life to be having. And like, he goes to like take the crystals and like make him in like a crystal sickle. I can't think of it. Y'all know how icicles look like. That's what it was, but it wasn't icicles. It was crystal sickles. To shoot at Dr. Jace, but like Jen stops him. So like she only gets like stabbed in the arm right there. It's just like, oh my goodness. He says that his daddy tried to kill me the same way with similar powers when I tried to help your mama escape. He's like, my pops, what you talking about? She's like, she says, kill me and you'll never know the truth about your daddy. So now he gotta know, like he thought his daddy was dead. But daddy out here alive. Or maybe he dead now, I don't know. But like where daddy been in it? Where has daddy been in? Now, y'all, I'd already had, I guess my theory is wrong because I was like, what if Dr. Chase was his mama and Tobias was his daddy? That would be some kind of messed up. We find out that wasn't true, but you know, I'm always thinking some weird out of this world type of situation. Y'all know me. Y'all know how my mind work. Now, Khalil starts to glitch. Now, Painkiller tells him while he's inside his own mind that he gonna kill the whole Pierce family and make Khalil watch. That's what he gonna do. But like while this is going on, he got Jennifer all choked up and like poisoning her while he's in his mind, but not knowing he's doing it. TC and Curly Hair Dude, I don't know if they didn't just got knocked out or he done poisoned them, but he was able to, you know, get things together and not, you know, Painkiller back for the where he was at. And Jennifer like bro, what's wrong with you? And she starts doing, I don't know what this was, but like she starts to doing her powers and the lightning and all that stuff, and she was able to just like get all the poison out of her real quick so she wouldn't like a this and all that other stuff. I was like, that's good. Another thing that her powers do. That's good. I was like, all right, but she looking at him like, bruh, I done already told my sister that you wasn't like that. And now you out here choking and poisoning me. Like, what's good? Now, my mind was like, when TC wakes up, or if TC wakes up, can't he, like, since he can talk to computers, like, the program that is Painkiller, can't he, like, make it to where he's not trying to kill the Pierce family? Like, the coding in it that is to kill the family, can't he do something to where he can like switch that? I'm just thinking, y'all. Where we at? So Lady Eve goes to Gammy and she admits that she had put a hit out on him. Only because like, bruh, when he killed Joey, Tobias had her killed, so I had you killed in return. But look here, you alive, so bygones be bygones. And she gives him Tobias's briefcase to take down the ASA for destroying, you know, her city and all that stuff. I was like, okay, this is what we're doing. So we find out a lot about this briefcase, and it contains like genomes of every meta that the ASA has come in contact with, and it self-updates every time the ASA inputs new data in their system. Like the United States is responsible for starting and funding the whole Markovian meta research program decades before they even brought it to the United States. And it all started out with Gravedigger, who he was, you know, it was like maybe in his 30s or 40s. He was being abused left and right because of the color of his skin, and he beat a few folks up, and it was like either get court-martialed or, you know, be experimented on. Now, me thinking and knowing how they was experimenting on people back in the days, especially people of color, I was like, yeah, that didn't seem like it was gonna be a good idea, but here we are. Like, yeah. So he chose to be experimented on. And the research activated his dormant metagenes. So he was the first metahuman. And the U.S. has spent billions to recreate this serum. And every president who has been elected since then has known and funded this program. But like now we're like, what we gonna do? Because like Leon left the formula to the Meta Boost serum at Markovia. So now Gravedigger has the powers of every meta that he wants. So like I don't know if like, okay, I want to be Black Lightning. I don't know if he has I don't know how the serum worked, but it seemed like that Leon needed his blood. So however it works, he out here can be like multiple metas all in one. Now, he already don't like the United States because, you know, how they treat people of color. He don't like the Pierce family because they fought him. And he doesn't like the ASA because they are the ASA. I was like, Chad, I can't. These next few episodes until the season finale is going to be something. I am not here for my blood pressure being risen like that. Because I'm like, Chad, I can't. There was a fight because the Markovia got to the where the parties was at and all the people who was on the run. It was like, child, I'm not finna stress out today. But y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment before. That was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on. So when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already a family member and one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.